Everybody, it's Julie. I am here with the Sufficient Grace collection. I have linked an unboxing video over on my YouTube channel so you can see the contents of this collection. And I'm going to be doing some Bible journaling here in 2 Corinthians chapter 12. This is actually the key verse for this devotional, and it's all about how God's grace is sufficient. So when I am weak, He is strong. And that's what it says right here in chapter 12 of 2 Corinthians. Paul is talking in his second letter to the Corinthian church about his thorn, his weakness. We don't know exactly what that thorn is. A lot of scholars think that it may be his vision. We don't know, but whatever it is, it keeps him humble. It keeps him dependent on God. And that's what we need to be doing as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put us on fast forward and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm going to begin by stamping this beautiful flower, and it's a two-step stamp. So it starts with the leaves, and I begin by stamping it in grasshopper, and then I come back over that and do it in leprechaun. These are a couple of the Creative Retreat inks, and to get that depth of color, I'm using several colors. So I did the grasshopper, then the leprechaun. Now I pick up the other stamp, the flower pieces, and I stamp it in cotton candy. And again, because I want that depth, I'm going to go over it now with a Tango Mango, which is currently sold out, but the Golden Sun Kiss would work as well. I go over it again with cotton candy, and then I come over it with pomegranate. And one last time, I'm going to come over it with the Yield. Just using those various colors gives me some depth and dimension to those images. And here I am taking this beautiful washi tape. I love this washi tape, and I'm giving my page a border on the top and the bottom. You can see I just carefully use the tip of my scissors to cut that at the end, and then I'm trimming it off the edges. I love this washi, and I think it just frames my page nicely with those flowers that I have stamped. I thought I still needed a little bit more depth to the leaves, and so I stamped it in bonsai green. But I did stamp it off first, and then I'm coming in again with some more of the Yield color. And now I'm going to add some black splattering, just a little bit with some watercolors, added some water, and then with the paintbrush just splattered that, and then dried it with my heat tool. I bring in a white gel pen to add some dots of white, and again just some dimension to my flowers. Now here I'm creating my title, my words for my page, and I've pulled off the different wordfetti pieces that I wanted to use from the decor sticker sheet, as well as I spelled out the word thorn with the alphabet stickers. And then I stamped the word is. So this is going to say, my weakness is your strength. But I've started off here by putting the word thorn up top. I'm going to end up moving that. Now the thorn, it's the thorn in our flesh. It's that thing that keeps irritating us. It's a certain weakness that we have, and it's not necessarily sinfulness as a part of our personality or our character that we struggle with, that keeps us humble. For some it may be a physical ailment, for some it might be a relationship, or it might be some fear that we have. Again, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's uncomfortable. But this is something that keeps us dependent on God. And that dependence, that weakness, is what allows God to be strong and to work in and through us. Because if we kept trying to be that strength, if we provided that strength, if that strength came from within us, then we wouldn't be dependent upon God, and He wouldn't be able to work out His will in our lives. So here I am back on screen, and I have placed all of my elements on the page. I now am coming in and adding a little bit of that beautiful washi tape, just a little torn strip under each of those elements to kind of anchor them. And then I also, you saw me create a tab with this washi tape. Just applied a couple of strips to some cardstock and then cut that out with my tab punch. And then I will use that. I'll place that down in a few minutes after I anchor all of my pieces here. I also cut out a label from the Faith-Filled Digitals, and I'll use that for my date. And those two journaling cards from the Faith-Filled Digitals, I end up attaching those together and giving that a little bit more strength, but I also just thought it was so pretty. And the pink one here that says, "For when I am weak, then I am strong," that's going to be really my focal piece. And just finishing up with all of these little hearts, just trying to find the right placement to provide balance and color balance, and you know, just aesthetic balance. Make it pretty. Okay, so here now I'm going to take the word strength and put that on my tab, and I'm going to outline my elements with a thin black pen, a micron pen. I do also come in with a slick writer, which is a pen that writes on the slick surfaces because I've got that washi tape down there. Outlining the elements just helps them to stand out against each other and against the backdrop. Now I'm going to stick these elements down with my, oh no, first I'm going to date stamp it. And then I will adhere them down with my tape runner. Now, in order to make this fit, I trim off the edge a little bit of the label. And I'm going to use that little edge that I've trimmed and just stick it under the T. I'm not sure why I did that, but it just seemed to work. I'm going to attach that down and then finish outlining it. Now put my tab up there, and I create with my the flare piece, the button that came with the kit. I create a clip with it, a bow clip, not a bow clip, just a clip. I take out the pin part and then stick in some foam adhesive and then stick the paper clip to it. And then I have a cute clip for the top of my page. I now take a dual brush marker from Tombow and I highlight the section, and then I underline with my pen the specific words. So here I have that marked and highlighted, and I have some space on the back of that journaling card to do some prayer journaling. And that's my page. Here are some close-up shots. I do have all the products linked that I've used in the description box. Please leave any comments or questions you have in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to this channel. Stay on board for the rest of the month and see what the other gals on the team have created with this kit. Have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.